What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we're going to be testing with this behemoth Mephisto, a character that I really don't play with a whole lot anymore, because currently right now on this character I'm using a CTP of Rage, which doesn't seem to perform that well in World Boss Ultimate, and that's what we're actually going to be testing. We're actually going to compare the CTP of Rage to the CTP of Judgment, and it's pretty funny. I was thinking about getting a CTP of Judgment from the legendary battle against Shang-Chi. That would have been pretty damn nice to be able to get this CTP of Judgment from here, but you get to spend 2,500 crystals for this. And actually, it actually worked out for me to take the CTP of Judgment off my Wolverine, because this character, unfortunately, is really just an ABX character, and the Rage actually would be better for him. So I thought, you know what, I could spend 600 crystals, take the Rage off Mephisto, put it on Wolverine, take the CTP of Judgment off Wolverine and put it on Mephisto, because I believe the CTP of Judgment is going to be a lot better for Mephisto and World Boss Ultimate, because Mephisto is damn strong over there. He's got a lot of great survivability, a lot of great damage, but Wolverine, unfortunately, and World Boss, he just isn't that strong, right? He's mainly just an ABX character, and honestly, the Rage should be better for him because of the passive having the guaranteed critical rate. That's going to help proc that CTP of Rage a whole lot more often, whereas with Mephisto, he doesn't really do it because he doesn't have any guaranteed critical rate. He doesn't proc the CTP of Rage as often as he should. Sometimes it's really inconsistent, and it can be quite annoying whenever you're playing with the character. And having the CTP of Judgment, I think, would just be a lot better. So, I mean, the build doesn't really matter. You guys can take a look at the build. You know, we got 51,000 energy attack. We pretty much have max attack stats, except for my critical damage. It's actually at 184%. And I do have some Odin's Blessings on him. I mean, I got 1, 2, 3, just 3 Odin's Blessings. His other energy attack gurus are at Mythic. I do have 100% energy attack on my cards, 19% energy attack. He's got a fully awakened overdrive set. I mean, I even got the extra critical damage from the overdrive set on him. And then, of course, the Rage, and then no uniform. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into against Null here. We're going to try stage 30 because we can use blast type characters. And we're going to use this team for Mephisto because he actually does benefit from having Storm on the team, that extra 35% damage to elemental types. And then, of course, Cyclops for the wonderful 35% increase of all attack leadership, 30% increase of energy attack. And then Cyclops also has a CTP of Insight on him. Now, unfortunately, Mephisto only has Ignore Dodge on his tier 3. So whenever you're going through your skills, he doesn't really have it. So we actually got 3 Ignore Dodge Strikers to kind of help that out. And then 2 damage to super villains. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to go through the first phase. We're not going to play the whole fight. All right, so we're going to do that again because kind of a bad run. But that's kind of the thing about playing with the CTP of Rage. That damn thing is inconsistent because Mephisto just doesn't have that guaranteed critical rate. You know, like he doesn't trigger the rate. Like there, okay, the Rage finally triggered. The Rage a lot of times will trigger really late, and it really throws your timing off as far as, you know, playing with the character. Now there the Rage actually set off when it should, but if you guys notice, look at the damage, right? Look at the damage of this character. It's not suboptimal, right? He's not really, well, it's not optimal is what I meant to say. He's not doing enough damage to Mephisto, right? Or to Mephisto, to Null, right? He's just not doing enough. I always hate it when he gets knocked back. And, you know, when it's just like you can't get in a set rotation, or a settled rotation, I guess is how you should say it, when you play with the Rage, because that damn thing will trigger a lot of times late. There it actually triggered when we wanted it to. But even now, the damage, I mean, guys, like, what, maybe, what, 2 bars? Right there, it was like, what, a little over about 1.5 bars, right? We did get interrupted by the cage. Now, Mephisto will die if I'm not careful. Yeah, I mean, stage 30 is no joke. But, I mean, look at the damage, guys. This is pitiful. He is not getting it done at all. Right? Now, by 1:30, the first phase of Null should be cleared. If you're going to be able to do this, right, if you're going to be able to clear Null, if you can do the first phase in 1:30 with your character, then you're on pace to be able to do it. Now look at him. He's at bar 39, right? He's at bar 39. We still got about 8 bars to go before we can actually, you know, go into the next phase. I mean, he's behind, right? He's not doing enough damage, which is crazy, especially for a native tier 3 character, right? You would really think that the Rage would do better, but that's the whole thing about the Rage. And, you know, maybe one day if we ever get a reforged Rage, you know, that has like chain hit damage on it, maybe that would be a lot better. But as you guys can see, I mean, look at this. I'm just going to go ahead and hit the tier 3. Look at that. It took 2 minutes, right? It took 2 minutes to do this first phase against Null. That is way, way too long. Now, look at my energy attack right now. It's 51,700, right? Well, whenever we unequip this thing here, and we slap on that judgment, now we're going to get a nice little boost, right? So now we have 57,000. So we got a whole lot more energy attack because we're getting 23% all attack from this obelisk. But we're also getting that chain hit damage by 10%, and then of course bumping up his elemental damage. And the thing about the judgment is you play it the exact same way you do the Rage. The proc stays engaged for the entire 5-second duration. Now let's see how much damage old boy does. And the thing that you're going to notice about this is that the proc actually triggers quite early, quite fast, which really goes in Mephisto's favor. I mean, look at that thing. It already triggered. And as you guys can see, the damage is already better. You can already see a difference in damage. I'm going to get up here now. And this is what I like. Look at this. All right, didn't get our immunity up fast enough. We're going to get tangled up a little bit. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. There we go, back up. And I just love the consistency of the judgment, right? It procs when you want it to. I mean, right now our proc is staying pretty much where we want it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, trying to play a little bit careful here. I mean, as soon as we hit that second skill, that proc is triggering, right? Now, I just wanted to stay out of that toxic meteorite. I didn't want to get caught in that because that stuff will kill you. Mephisto can pretty much tank all those other attacks. Okay, back up, 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 back up. Look at this. I mean, you know, even stage 30 is still a little rough. But we are doing more damage, right? We are doing more damage. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Now look at that, right? We did it faster with the CTP of Judgment, right? And, you know, we got 3 minutes and 10 seconds here. So it took 1 minute and 50 seconds. 1 minute and 50 seconds. And so we did this about what? You know, 15 seconds faster than what we did with the CTP of Rage. And that does make a difference, right? That does make a pretty big difference as far as how well he can do. There we go. We'll kind of play it further, see what happens here. Alright. Come on, boy. Do-do-do. We run around, run around, run around, run around, run around, run around. Alright. Boy, we took a lot of damn damage there. Move away, move away, move away. There we go. Piece of cake, on to the next phase. Easy, easy, right? And I can just tell it's just so much smoother having the Judgment on this character. I mean, Mephisto feels a lot more fun now, man. I really hated that inconsistency with the Rage. I couldn't stand it, you know? Like, you sit there and use your skills and you would attack, and then the damn thing wouldn't proc, you know? It's like, what the hell? Whereas with the Judgment, man, it just procs every time. You know, you just have way more consistency with this thing because of that. Run around, run around, run around. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Don't get caught, don't get caught, don't get caught. Okay, gonna back away. Ooh. I mean, stage 30, definitely no joke. We don't want to get caught in anything. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm trying to switch my character here. Ooh. There we go, there we go. Getting a little crazy there. Getting a little crazy there. Wow. Ooh boy. Get out of there, get out of there. Yeah, man, we're actually running low on the old damage. Bummer. I mean, he's definitely stronger than what he was, but wow. Still not enough. Crazy. That's a little disheartening, actually, man. That's a little disheartening. Wow, man, we still have 7 bars. I think with a really, really good run, I think, you know, we probably could do this. Maybe I'll do that another time. But this video was really just to show that the CTB of Judgment really is a lot better on this character for World Boss Ultimate, because it's just way more consistent. It's got the extra chain hit damage. That's another thing. This CTB of Judgment only has 10% chain hit damage. That's not a lot. If it had more chain hit damage with my 19% pierce, it would have made an even bigger difference. But still, I'm really happy with what I've done, because honestly, it's going to improve Wolverine's ABX score, make him even stronger and more relevant for ABX, which is where he's actually good. And it's going to make Mephisto a little bit stronger in World Boss Ultimate, make it a little easier, like if I'm doing a little bit lower levels of World Boss Ultimate. So let me know how y'all feeling about this little comparison between the CTB of Judgment and the CTB of Rage on Mephisto. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.